Tonight, we are diving in to a plethora of amazing topics like addressing a particular situation happening on Twitch. We have some brand new mini games to check out, a Mario Kart challenge that I am placing on myself, and a sneak peek at a game that I got a little bit, not early actually, but exclusively, and want to share it with all of you. So that's what we're doing tonight on episode 1 of the BricksOBrian live stream experience. Welcome back. It has been another incredible past couple of days figuring out where to do all the things, how to make these things happen. I appreciate you tuning in, listening, watching, and meowing it out with me as always. It has been a fantastic time here. So this is what we're doing for today. It's going to be a whole bunch of live streaming action here on twitch.tv and youtube.com/c/BricksOBrian. Another night that we have here. We got Big Show Braden. We got Emily Brady Gaming. Hello. Welcome, everybody. We got to make sure things are locked, loaded, and ready to go. Thank you so much for spending your Monday with me as we get started with what we got for you. Oh, everybody's here. Never mind. I didn't see things come through. I thought nobody was watching, which is fine. Well, no. But anyways, all that and more tonight on the BricksOBrian live stream experience. This is where the intro would go. No, actually, hold on. We're going to redo it tonight. We're going to redo it. Like my intro, but we're going to do it differently. Okay. Meow 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 meow, 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 meow. Meow 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 boom boom meow meow boom boom meow meow boom boom meow meow boom boom meow 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 meow. Cecilia Lick on screen. And there she goes. Happy Monday, everybody. It's your boy, Brian Saviano. BricksOBrian here, tuning in to your television set, your mobile device, or wherever you're watching from. B-Habs with the almost 69 months. We're at 68 months. Beth, thank you so much. New intro. You saw it here first, folks. You saw it here first. We're meowing it out. We're bringing it back to basics. We still have no alerts, no redeems, no special lighting effects, nothing. We are rebuilding this thing from the ground up with a brand new perspective, brand new approach, and I appreciate you being here and being part of it across the internet. This is what we're calling episode 1, baby, and we'll see where things go. You know, a lot of you really appreciated having the no redeem, just like chilling and vibing kind of a deal, unplugged, if you will, and I'm very happy that you guys liked it. And that's something that I think is a little refreshing for me. So I'm happy to do it. And we'll just see where things go. So we have retired streamer AZ Pinoy in the house. Sweet Christmas. I don't know what prompted, me to show up all the way in Arizona, of all the disastrous places. Do not equate my live stream to being episode 1, The Phantom Menace. We're not going to be talking about trade deals here today. We're going to talk about a lot of things, tremendous things, incredible things. Sneakwin, Homebrick Co., who I had a fantastic gaming session with this past weekend, actually. We were talking about some really cool and awesome things because he supported the Kickstarter Pro Gamer's Guide to Defeating Trolls, and it was a really good talk. So I was very, very happy about that. Superior Tuba saying, does he read the YouTube chat? Yes, I do. I read everywhere. I see everything. I see everything. And anything you do incorrectly or inappropriately, I have Santa J. Claus in my DMs on Instagram. So the next time you think about doing something nefarious, watch out. Because you're going to cry. So in the past week, I've just been, yeah, and the mods will get you too. So in the past week, I've been, updating a lot of things, making sure things work. So it's been a lot of a learning experience here. But hey, thank you all so much for just choosing to vibe out and hang out with me. One thing I want to go over, because I worked really hard on it, and I want y'all to, like, see it, is the BricksOBrian website. New, refreshed, still needs to be worked on in a lot of ways, but this is essentially the place where you can see all the new things that are cooking, the ongoing projects, which you obviously know. We have Pro Gamers Guide, and then we have Stand-Up Builders, which sign-ups for that are active right now. If you are a content creator or know somebody who is a content creator that wants to help us raise money August 5th through the 15th, whether you're building Lego, gaming, crafting, model making, or doing anything just awesome and fun and want to join an exceptional team on the path to raising $500,000 lifetime, then you might want to join us. We got a lot of people in chat who are creators and joining us on that path, and I couldn't be more happy about it. Events coming up. We got TwitchCon Rotterdam next week. I leave on Wednesday, and I will not be back for a little bit of time. And in addition to going to TwitchCon Rotterdam, immediately after that, instead of coming right home, I'm actually going to be going to a security conference and building a Lego mosaic there alongside Mr. Jake Studs. So it's going to be an extended trip, going to be around Europe and more than just going to the Netherlands. So very exciting. And it's an opportunity to, get more money so I can buy more Lego. So that's actually what's happening over the next couple of days and weeks here. So we're going to do a live stream next week. There's going to be other stuff coming up. But that's what we got cooking, at least as of right now. There's a new FAQ section because people keep asking me a bunch of questions and I'm tired of asking them. But most importantly, obviously the community Discord server is down. It has been infiltrated and eradicated, basically. If you would like to be in the loop on when the community Discord server is going to get rebuilt, then you can go to BricksOBrian.com/community, fill out that little form right there, and you'll get an email when the new server is rebuilt, as we are reevaluating literally everything and making it the best experience we possibly can. So go ahead and fill that out if you'd like to. We already have a ton of you on the mailing list already, which I'm very happy about. So thank you all so much for just supporting and everything so far. Along with that, what else do we have? There is actually a brand new area to send tips and things like that, because rumor has it that Stream Elements, a bot that we use around here to make a lot of the magic happen, will no longer be a thing in the near future, which we could talk about, but, whatever. So now there's a new tip page, which is through Buy Me a Coffee. So it's like you're buying someone a coffee digitally. Exclamation tip if you want to help support the show by leaving a tip of any kind as a one-off, like, hey, you're doing a good job. Like, I'm playing a guitar out in Faneuil Hall. You want to toss, like, anything but pennies in, because they're not valid anywhere. But you can just go there, leave a tip of any kind, and there you go. So there's that. But that's what I got for the past couple of days here. Been working on a lot of stuff in the background, meowing it out that way. RC Spaceport with the must answer question saying, how does it feel to take over the Lego TwitchCon booth without Nick? With the must answer question there, we got Rich. Thank you so much, RC, for that. It feels like a big responsibility to carry the torch in that way, not just from the standard that Nick and company have set beforehand, but now that it's representing a community that has a unique place on Twitch, it being creative and out of the box and not something you would normally find anywhere. That to me is what's most important. And it's not catering to stand-up builders or any stream team or any category. It's representing creative work in a unique way. And it doesn't revolve around one creator or, like I said, one Discord server or one anything. It is doing something out of the box and having it be a definitive place on the show floor of TwitchCon. So I view that as a really big responsibility. And, you know, I want to do everything I can to elevate artists and creatives and anybody that does something cool and fun through the booth however I can. Obviously, we have to work within Twitch's system to make sure that it works. And not everything will work, but if there's an opportunity to do it and it's cool and I can have help along the way, then yeah, let's do it. So I'm kind of taking a really open-minded approach to everything and hoping that we can make some awesome stuff happen, you know? So yeah. Joey and Sammy, the Banjo Boys are in the house. I love that. I love that nickname for Sammy and Joey. That's fantastic. SM Banjo music literally kicks on right now. Could not have planned that any better. Could not have planned that any better. Can y'all tell me what song that is in the background? We don't have the song indicator anymore anywhere. Can the Banjo Boys tell me what level from Banjo-Kazooie this song is? You can hear it in the background. A little bit here. We'll raise it up just a little bit. Little bit here. Click. Okay, I said, Kevin, I wanted the children to say it. I didn't direct that at you. Kevin, you're a grown man. I wasn't asking you, bro. That. Kevin's the kind of person to walk up to someone's house with no Halloween costume on, with a pillowcase and say, "Give me candy." It's like this isn't for. I'm sorry, Banjo Boys. Yeah, they're saying boo at Kevin. I boo Kevin too. It's Click Cluck Wood. No, I'm not going to ask them what season of Click Cluck Wood. So new tip page, new website. A lot of effort being put in, and like the goal is to do things differently long term. You know, we're going to change up how we do things on the channel, things a part of the BricksOBrian sphere of things and Pro Gamers Guide. It just takes a lot of time to get to that point. And we're making these incremental changes here because I had this whole plan in the beginning of the year to be like, yo, this is what we're going to do. And then the Discord server got, you know, infiltrated and everything went out the window. So that's where things are. So apologies for changing things up a little bit, but that's what life is all about. You know what I mean? Curly Wordy rating in with a party of 51. Curly, hello. Welcome, Raiders. Howdy, howdy. New beginnings here. I have no alerts. I have nothing for you except a warm welcome. Normally we'd have like high point, like it doesn't even work. Look, the command for welcome Raiders doesn't even work anymore. It doesn't even work because Stream Elements is a wonderful platform. Service, rather. Thank you for the kind words on the backdrop. This is who I am. Represented and tossed back at. We have a life-size brick-built Luigi and Piplup and my Cuddles a penguin. Everything there. I know, no alerts. I know Mamba forever. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. My name is Brian Saviano. I go by BricksOBrian here on Twitch and across the internet. We're diving into a brand new format, way of doing things here, and just making cool stuff happen. So I am a full-time content creator across all the platforms, all about Nintendo, Lego, creative stuff, writing, raising a bunch of money for charity and doing amazing things. So if any of that sounds interesting, you can follow along here on Twitch or across the internet. Thank you for the raid, party of 51, and we're going to make that happen. Tuba asking, you ever play any games with viewers? We're literally doing that later with some Mario Kart, and I have a unique challenge for me, specifically, for what I want to do in Mario Kart, and maybe y'all can help me, maybe you can't, I don't know, but we'll see where things shake out. Jack says he's never felt more welcome in his life. Well, by golly, you are in the right place. So, I play games, and I built a ton of Lego. Let me show you what so back at Bricks in the 6, coming back, or actually, no, while I was there, somebody destroyed a mosaic of mine by accidentally throwing it on the floor. And I'm happy to say that Cuddles the Penguin is successfully rebuilt. And I did it from one picture. So this is Cuddles the Penguin. So good, yes. This was actually originally built by the good public at GCX 2025. And now Cuddles is back. And that's some translucent purple that we get right there for the eyes and everything. So looking really cool. So yeah. You play hide and seek in Mario Kart World. We're going to do some racing in Mario Kart World later today, but we're going to get there. Somebody, a.k.a. Brian. I didn't break it. Come on. Just pretend Cuddles is across the bottom of the screen. Listen, we're rebuilding from the... So long story short here, Curly and people. My Discord server got hacked after somebody sent me a malicious link to download a Minecraft mod pack. And so my server of 1,000 people just about was deleted. Actually, I got a refund today for 31 cents from Discord because my subscription ended early and they gave me a partial refund. Fun fact. So there's a fail horn right there. So yeah. So we're literally changing everything from the ground up, reapproaching everything. Live streaming, video production, literally everything. So, there's that. When are you coming to the Mystic Seaport to see the Lego exhibit? See, I could. I don't know about that. Actually, that'd be great for a day trip and like for videos too. So yeah, full BCU reboot. Yeah, and everybody's kind of here for a more focused live stream experience, which I'm very happy about. Y'all have been fantastic with the reception so far, and like the goal is to reevaluate things in a meaningful way, and then do things better. Literally I have it on my notebook here, like what I want to do for a work week, because today was crazy. Like I had all sorts of stuff happening here, but I want to dedicate Mondays to recording, not just live streams, but videos in general. Tomorrow is my big editing day. Wednesday is scheduling and strategizing and so on and so forth. So I just want to do something different, Oh, they have a Legoland near San Diego, don't they? California. I don't know where exactly. I haven't been there before. I've been to the one in New York for Lego 2K Drive, which is now unavailable to purchase on any platform. They have taken Lego 2K Drive off of all of the shops, and you can't buy it anymore because it did not perform well. Even though it was a great game, it was plagued with Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom coming out around the same time, microtransactions, online connectivity. It's unfortunate. So I wish that were not the case, but here we are. Thoughts on Mario minifigs in 2027? You want to see my phone background? That's my phone background. So in case anybody thinks I'm a fair weather fan, I literally have no apps in the middle so I can see his face. That's how serious I am. Anonymous, actually, there's no follower alert. There's not even any alerts on. I was going to say anonymous followers are on there. Nothing's on. Nothing's on. So anyways. Didn't perform well, better pull it from digital. Listen, so 2K was apparently going to make a soccer game as well. And then that got canned because lack of support or just lack of... The way that these things typically go is a studio, in my experience of just witnessing stuff. They know how the game is going to perform ahead of time. And so maybe by the point of the game coming out, they already kind of knew. Like, I hope that's not the case, but that generally tends to be the case. So, and then like, oh, but why would they promote the game? Why would they do any of these other things, right? Well, it's like, if you don't promote this game, then you can't promote the next game with the same budget. So you kind of have to keep the ship afloat, even if you don't think it's going to float. So, that's just my guess, but I don't know. Legoland California result is in the city of Carlsbad, California. There we go. Okay. So we've established 2K Drive is out. I'm looking forward to Lego Batman. I'm hoping we can, you know, play that game as soon as possible. I want to put out videos and they're going to go out everywhere. But anyways, that's a whole other thing. But today we're going to dive into a hot button topic that's been presented across the Twitchiverse, on X, on Blue Sky. And I wanted to weigh in on this particular topic because I am somebody who uses the Twitch service. I've been to Twitch headquarters to do, you know, a talk, a speaking engagement activity. You know, now I'm the facilitator, the host, the tip of the spear on this brick building community booth at TwitchCon. And in a lot of respects, I met a lot of people on Twitch. You know, I'm big in this corner of the internet in what goes on. And I don't know, I have a unique perspective on things. So before we dive into it, how many people in here know what the term viewbotting is? Show of hands. Pretend we're all in class together. Pretend I'm on stage and you're in the audience. How many people in here know what viewbotting is? Any me's? Any show of hands in the chat? Any show of hands in the chat? We got Danny who's in the chat. Not sure. Dodges says not sure. Fake views to inflate numbers. Okay. So this has been a thing in the past couple weeks, and I wanted to, you know, go just you know, just to see what's up. So let's dive into this over here. This is something that has been cooking on Twitch for a little while. Twitch had to put out a statement on X a little while ago from Mr. Dan Clancy himself, who I've seen in person, but I have not seen, I have not met him personally, not yet. So I've not seen him, or met him for myself, rather. Free push, hello, welcome. We're kicking these ads as much as we can. So for those that don't know, viewbotting is when you are inflating your viewership to these crazy high numbers in order to make your live stream, specifically on Twitch, look bigger and better than it actually is. You're trying to, or you're trying to make it seem like, or somebody is trying to make it seem like the person who is live streaming has more people watching than they actually do. So sometimes people do this to themselves. Sometimes people do this to other people. And the repercussions of it are not just for one person on a channel, but they really permeate throughout the greater, I think, creator space and live streaming on Twitch in general. And so it's been a hot button topic between a lot of the people that I've talked to personally and professionally, and especially in the live streaming space. So I just wanted to dive in. So this is from, I want to read this from the CEO, Dan Clancy. Been a lot of discussion recently about viewbotting on Twitch, and I want to share an update on our enforcement efforts. Viewbotting is bad for our business. We don't benefit from it, and we believe it harms the creator ecosystem overall. However, effectively combating viewbotting is challenging. As we deploy updates to our real-time detection algorithms, viewbotting companies quickly respond with updates to avoid detection. Also, our detection systems must be precise to ensure that legitimate viewers are appropriately counted. And we're going to go paragraph by paragraph here, just so we can dissect things. I wholeheartedly agree with this. And people, you might ask, like, why people would viewbot their own channels, why people would viewbot other channels. Why is this a thing? And it's a thing because Twitch, generally speaking, does not have a similar system to like YouTube or as TikTok or Instagram or Facebook, where it can recommend you people that do the thing that you do, like, and relate other things around it. So that's called an algorithm. Like, if you like people who play Nintendo games and talk about Nintendo games, then you're going to get recommended me, and then, you know, Cheese Pops, or, you know, Mr. A Game, or whoever, right? If you like Lego, you're going to get recommended Zach, you're going to get recommended whoever else, right? That doesn't necessarily happen on Twitch. So what a lot of people think happens is, as you have more people watching, people will think, oh, this person's way more popular, I should go watch them. And so you end up having, you know, let's say you have 100 people watching. Oh, well, you know, people will Viewbot to have like 150 people watching, or 200 or 2,000. And like I mentioned before, it's something that you can do yourself. So right now, I don't do this, obviously, but there is nothing stopping me. You can literally look it up with a Google search. You can look it up and you can say, all right, I want to pay for this amount of people to watch this person's live stream for this amount of time. And it's a certain price. There's also nothing stopping me from doing it to somebody else's channel. Because unlike with other places where you have to do like an authentication, you know, when you link your your account to the website so you verify everything, that doesn't exist. So you can't, like, you're not going to verify fake views. That's like not the point. So what this first paragraph is saying here is, like, if Twitch is going to have all these fake people watching, then that doesn't make it look good for people on the outside trying to get involved with what Twitch does. Let's say a big advertiser wants to walk in. Let's say Nintendo wants to walk in and say, hey, we want to pay for an advertisement and have like 50,000 people look at it. We want 50,000 people to watch this thing. And if 95% of them are bots, and Nintendo realizes this, they don't come back. And people, platforms, these advertisers, they don't get invested in Twitch and want to come back. More importantly, and where my standpoint is, people don't take it seriously. This is what I get caught up in. So if everybody, quote unquote, is faking their numbers and inflating it to make themselves feel better that they have however many people watching, that's just, it's not good. It doesn't give any confidence in anybody from the outside to actually want to be involved in what's happening on Twitch. You know, people who have gotten their reputations hurt from other people viewbotting them before. And so this is the other part of it too, where there's nothing stopping somebody else from doing it to me. Now, the thing that you need to know is that I would never do anything like that because, admittedly, I don't have to. Like, I can go onto Instagram and get 135,000 views on my Star Fox reaction video, and I didn't pay any platform service or botting service. I paid nobody to do it. It just did. Because I posted the clip at the right time. What I said resonated with people. People wanted to share it, and then all that stuff happened, right? So some people just don't know how to make their stuff resonate with people. And they want to do that to make themselves feel better, which is really disappointing. Because when one person does it, other people feel compelled to do it. It's just like doing something really bad, you know? It's the same idea. So yeah. Today we're introducing a new enforcement type they plan to roll out over the next few weeks. Channels identified as persistently viewbotting will have a cap applied to their streamers' concurrent viewers, how many people are watching in real time. The cap will be based on historical data regarding the creator's non-viewbotted traffic. Repeated violations will result in longer penalties. So if your channel is being viewbotted, then let's say you're normally at 25, you go up to 125, they will take away the 100 and level it off at 25 all the way through. So the way that YouTube and other places combat this is it's not happening live. Like, views are not calculated live in the same way. So if you are, like on a video, So if you go and try to fake your viewership on a video, YouTube can just like wiggle around with like the numbers on the back end and adjust it, right? And so Twitch, because it happens live and because they're now taking precautions to do stuff, they have to do it in real time and they have to try to figure it out and get it right. But it's very, very, very difficult to do. So it's not an easy thing to overcome. And there's a whole other social side of it that we'll dive into in a second. But I want to take any questions and things like that while we let things kind of simmer just for a brief moment here and let the ads get out of their own way. Why is Mr. Feeney trending on X? I don't know who that is. No clue. Barbie Girl also is Spurs and the Knicks, and then Subnautica, which Subnautica is terrifying. And I will not be playing that game. BP272727 with the Prime sub, 34 months. Thank you, BP2727. 27. You don't know who Mr. Feeney is? No. I don't know, unfortunately. The teacher neighbor from Boy Meets World? Could be. Could be. Mr. Feeney's like, boy, yeah. I didn't say Boy Meet World. I don't know. I didn't do it. I have no idea. I'm sorry. I'm so old. You're not saying so old. Never seen Boy Meets World. Listen, you can't see everything. You know what I mean? Aunt McLeod, hello, welcome. Just vibing and playing Lego Batman games with my older brother and sister. Very nice. Bones just turned to dust, Brian. I'm sorry, I know. I saw a white hair this morning and now this happened. I've been seeing the grays, man. The Discord server getting deleted. That, you know. How does he not know who Mr. Listen, we can't die on this hill here. Come on. We can't be doing this, really. Waiting for Lego Batman to release in 4.5 hours. It's getting there, man. It is getting there. You just insulted the mom squad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You just got the moms. Well, I got the moms riled up. That's not the first time that's happened, though. Entire mom squad offended. I'm going to have to post that later and say I'm sorry that I didn't know who Mr. Feeney is. You grew up on Boy Meets World. Literally everybody here. The Patriot with the 16 months. Hello. Thank you for the resub. And we have, what's it there? No alerts. No nothing. So thank you. I can't keep drawing attention to it, you know? I got to just do it. Wait until Geraldine finds out. Geraldine will be just fine. She's going to take her time in understanding my incompetency normally. Fish, nothing. Fishing, dropping. Whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of nothing happening here. Forget if Boy Meets World is 90s or 2000s. I have no idea. You're better off doing a Google yourself. Exclamation fish. There's no fishing. What are you talking about today? I was just talking about viewbotting on Twitch, and then I'm letting the ads run on Twitch because that's how you need to do things. Even Lucas knows Feeney. Well, Lucas is like a very educated person, and I am not. We've known this for a while. So sorry. They need to get on that. Twitch needs to get on it with the viewbotting thing. So the thing that I get caught up on, as it's been a topic of discussion with people that I've talked with on and offline, like it gets very sticky because, like I said, if all these different types of people from all these different places are viewbotting on Twitch, then that means they're inflating their numbers, not being truthful, not being forward with who they are as a person, just generally not people that I want to be around. That's what I end up getting caught on. And if this is the thing that people feel like they need to do in order to succeed, it's just not something that I'm interested in even being involved in the conversation with. The problem is that people do it because the Twitch rewards them for pushing it to their stream. YouTube doesn't have this problem. There's different ways you can inflate your viewership on YouTube. I see it on like the shorts where people will be like, oh, use a sound to you know, on your video to make something happen. Like there's all sorts of stupid ways to boost up your viewership. It's disappointing that there are people that do it to other people too, which is like the worst thing you can possibly do, is try and successfully in some way sabotage other people to viewbot and have that inflated viewership. A lot of it reminds me is really the Salem witch trials when you think about it. When you're accusing somebody of viewbotting, they're trying to justify, you know, how they're not, and there's nothing stopping somebody else from accusing somebody else, or maybe they're doing it themselves. But it doesn't really hold up long term, because the Salem witch trials, like, nobody was actually a witch. They were just accusing each other or whatever. But in this case, people are actually viewbotting and doing things that negatively impact the community. And what creators like me and anybody who takes this seriously, who really takes it seriously, we need to not be around this kind of energy and associate ourselves with people that do this. Because to me, especially if you're viewbotting yourself, you're telling me you don't take any of this seriously. That you are thinking so unbelievably short term that you don't understand the repercussions of your actions. You're here for a flash or to get validation. And in that right, validation from what? Are you going to go to TwitchCon and go to the partner party and have, you know, mediocre food that is under a heat lamp and socialize with people that don't really want to talk to you for the most part, and have a loud DJ and, you know, associate yourself with a badge that's printed on plastic? Like, there's a lot of these titles and situations that don't propel you to that next area. For me, and I was very transparent about this from the very beginning, that getting Twitch partner is not the end all be all. And it is only because of the community, all of you, that helped me get to that point. But never, not once in any conversation have I said, oh, I'm a Twitch partner, so I'm cool. It's just another thing that helps you get to the place where you want to be. A really important thing, because I would not have been in conversations with someone at Nintendo during that Twitch partner mixer thing if I did not have Twitch partner. But also, if I were faking my numbers to get there, well, when the opportunity does come to work with Nintendo and I flop because I faked my numbers, then I got. So you don't get any further along in the path by viewbotting your numbers on Twitch. You literally just have to be better. You have to work at your craft. You have to put in the time. You have to put in the effort and fail and grow and learn. And that is the process of literally anything and everything in life. It doesn't bring you any sense of meaningful satisfaction to manufacture your views in that way. And there's apparently tools out there you can check what percentage of somebody's viewership is being viewbotted or not. I don't pay attention to any of that. I focus on myself. I focus on what we do here. You know, I'm really sick of having this conversation with people in general about who is trying to manufacture views, who's trying to boost their egos and stuff. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't change anything for the people that are doing it. It doesn't change anything for me. I'm focused on me. And anybody who's viewbotting or faking their way through Twitch, I don't want to talk to you, and you're not going anywhere anyways. So you can sit in your little cesspool of yourself and try to accelerate your path, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work, especially in a time where people are manufacturing slop using AI. They're generating walls of meaningful, heartfelt texts through ChatGPT. Now is the time for you to be real with people. And the more that you try to fake it and deceive people and lie to people, the further you're digging yourself into a hole, and it's not worth it. Right? Steve's 8X grandmother was accused of being a witch in the Salem witch trials. And, you know, Finn could be a witch. He could be a warlock. You never know. So the point of the matter is you never know. Liz, if you see things floating, just now you know where it came from. I obviously have no patience. I'd like to think nobody in my circles is viewbotting on Twitch. It doesn't impact me. And even if there was somebody who was viewbotting my live stream, it doesn't change anything. It doesn't make me feel better. It doesn't help me get more sponsors or make me look cooler. I am already cool because of all the things that we've done here and all the things I've done personally in my life. I don't need artificial viewership on Twitch to help me feel better about my life. What I need is the support of people who want to follow me all the way through all the ups and downs, through the Discord server getting deleted, to Pro Gamers Guide defeating trolls being funded. I'm pitching a show in Las Vegas. We're having videos that do well or bomb or whatever. That's the point of life, is to do these sort of things. And that's what counts. So the point of the matter is, keep being yourself. Keep doing what you do. If you feel like you need to boost your way to the top through artificial viewership, you really got to reflect on yourself. You really got to take a look back and ask yourself why you're doing any of this anyways. And of course, 9.5 wants to draw attention to herself with a rate of 52. Just say. 9.5, welcome in. And Raiders, hello. Solmaz. Kuranston. Jeff Peppers, hello. There are no raid alerts, so you only get a firm handshake in return. We were just talking about viewbotting on Twitch. 9.5 certainly doesn't do that. She's better than that. We're all better than that. It's not what happens here. But thank you for the rate of 52. Go do what you got to do. Grab your kiddos and do the thing here. I know, right? So, we're talking about this just for the sake of me giving my hot take on things. But it's definitely been a hot button topic of conversation on Twitch. You know? If I'm viewbotting, I'm clearly doing it wrong. Yeah, you and me both. So, if you are in the process of viewbotting, I highly recommend you don't do it. You will get found out either through your numbers reflecting so, or people will find out one way or another. In this corner of the internet, we do good things with great people, and that doesn't change. You know, I can only advocate for myself, and I try to bring the best people to surround myself with. And I'm very particular about who I surround myself with, and who I recommend to y'all. I recommend 9.5 if you want chaotic Irish energy while crafting. That's the way to do it. Serious question. How do I know if I'm a viewbot or not? Well, you're typing actively in the chat, and you've been around for a while. So normally what happens is there's a large spike and then it stays there. So it's not what's happening. You're not a bot. You're not a bot. Any other questions, comments, concerns about this sort of thing? You know, I wanted to weigh in. This isn't like a super passionate topic for me, because I just easily dismiss this stuff. I don't pay attention to this stuff. But there's been so much of it happening, and it makes me want to not be... In some ways, it makes me not want to be on Twitch, only because this is such a big thing that is impacting people across the board. And it disenfranchises me from wanting to be part of it, you know? But there's nothing that I can do about it. How do I figure out who is viewbotting? There are tools out there that allegedly say this percentage of someone's viewership is bots, but you cannot tell. Let's say if I were viewbotting, you can't tell if I'm doing it to myself or if somebody else is doing it to me. There's no way to tell. So that's why I'm saying it feels like the Salem witch trials, because people can point at other people, people can do it, and there can be no, you know, anything behind it. Which obviously here, we are not in the position to accuse anybody of doing. We don't do that. We don't do drama and things like that. That's not how I get my viewership. I just give bad takes on Star Fox, apparently. So I'll explain it to you here. You can tell you're being view-botted one very simple way. Here's how you can tell. So when somebody is doing a live stream, okay, it generally looks like this, viewership-wise. It is a graph that progressively goes up and then fluctuates, right? It goes up, it goes down, it goes whatever. And if you get a raid, then a bunch of people show up, right? If somebody is view-botting, then the line looks like this. It goes small and then way up, and it stays there. So if your channel or somebody else's channel on a day-to-day viewership numbers-wise looks like that, you're probably view-botting. Or somebody's view-botting you. And the reason that is, it's actually a bigger issue, or a bigger thing about live streaming in general. Live stream, yeah, without a raid, especially. But I'm talking early in the live stream. It just goes, they call that hockey sticking, when it goes like flat, 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 and then it goes. Lost my train of thought. Well, yeah, with live streaming in general, it's the hardest form of content creation, because the reason why people are going to watch you is because they care about you. You encounter a lot of people on short form, right? On TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube Shorts. And you're like, oh, I watched that person's video. I have no idea who that person is. But if you follow my channel, and if you watch me a bunch, you'll probably be like, oh, that's BricksOBrian. Because you're here for enough hours that, like, you get to know who I am. And that's just not the same on short form. So what generally happens, this happens with really any event, like things will peter up. And it takes a long time to get that kind of viewership. And there isn't a single person that has like a big spike like that. I mean, not even the Super Bowl does stuff like that. It scales upward and then takes time. But anyways, BricksOBrian, that's just me giving my perspective. And that's why this is such an interesting topic. To me, at least, you know. Visual graphs appreciated. You're very welcome there. Hank Green recently did posted a tirade on hockey sticking. Yeah, basically. It can be a very divisive topic for people. It really doesn't matter. Like to me, if you're watching somebody who's view-botting, like, you got to find better people to watch. I don't know why anybody watches somebody who is view-botting, or who would do it to themselves to make themselves look better. Like the people that I can think of, or the people in these conversations that do this stuff, like, I just don't want to be around them. You know what I mean? I just don't, you know, it's just not an association I want to have. But anyways, I think there's more talking about global warming though. Yeah. The term hockey sticking can apply to literally anything. Is like the number goes flat and then it spikes right up and stays. Kind of a deal. Do you think the biggest streamers on Twitch viewbot? I think it's in their favor to viewbot, because if you're already at, let's say, 500 genuine people watching, and you fluff it up to 1,000, well, let's say you fluff it up to 750, right? You make yourself seem that much larger. And generally people who are viewbotting will go and be like, at 25 people, they'll go up to 50 or something like that. Now it gets tricky when it's like, you want to apply for like Twitch partner or ambassador, like, you'll get found out really quick. Twitch can tell when there's artificial viewership and then just disregard all of it, you know? So it's in everyone's favor to bot. That's how Twitch works. Well, that's not a game that I'm playing, because A, that's expensive, and B, the number one thing and reason why you shouldn't view bot on Twitch is because it destroys trust. And the number one thing you have as a content creator is trust. Because you don't have all the money to cover up your scandals. You don't have a team necessarily to help you try to mitigate these issues and things like that. Like, you can have really bad videos and really bad live streams and whatever, But if people don't have trust in you as a person, this applies in real life too, then I don't know what you have. I don't know what you're relying on. And the thing that I really like and love about my corner of the internet is I believe and hope that y'all trust me, which is why you keep coming back after literally there are people that watch me for like 6 years, 8 years, different channels and different things like that. And that is something I value more than literally anything else. And if I can keep your trust and maintain your trust over however long, I'm here and doing this, that to me is the most important thing. Like I cannot upload gaming videos for a little while, but kick right back into it, It makes me mad because I think I am in this bot right now. I've talked to Zach and Andrew. I got follow botted right the Discord hack. How do you fix it? You can't. So if you think you're being view botted, the number one thing you can do is denounce it. You can say, oh, I haven't looked at your numbers, Millennium. I have no idea. But you can look and see, oh, in the past day, I noticed my numbers go like this. I don't know why. And obviously everybody wants to think, oh, because their content is my live stream is so good, of course I have an influx of 100 people watching me because I'm the best. But that's generally not how people tune into live streams unless you have a big raid and stuff, right? So if you see like if you see 100 people, whatever it is, show up randomly, and you're like, oh, where do these people come from? It could be a bot situation. Now, you could ask someone at Twitch. It's a very difficult thing to do. You could ask somebody to verify it for you and see if that were the case. But they would basically be able to tell you right away. And this actually happened to Zach Bussey, who is a person on Twitch who does a lot of commentary on the industry and things like that. Anytime he talked about viewbotting on his live stream, his numbers went right up. It went right up like that. So the best thing you can do is get ahead of it, is to say, I don't know why this is happening, but this is not me. And I don't appreciate it because it doesn't help you get any closer to your goals. Like if you were getting view botted and then you went to go apply for partner, they just deny you because you're getting botted. So I don't know who would be doing it to you. I don't know who would do it to me. It doesn't help me. It doesn't help anybody by doing it. So I guess somebody wants to see you succeed so much, they're willing to spend money on you and boost up the viewership, and it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. So you just have to get ahead of it by denouncing it and move on. Yeah. Queso Crew, rank yells day 1 out of 10. I'm at a 7. 7? Yeah, 7. Right now. Listening while driving, thanks for having this convo, Brian. It's important for people to have good examples, and you're definitely that. I try my best. Oh, I'm not Canadian. I'm from Boston. Sorry. We all know that Zach Bussey is famous because of Spartacus. True. True, he is. His cat is great. Aaron started watching in 2019, so that means I have. Yeah. And trust is the only thing you have. So if you feel like you're being view-botted, get ahead of it by denouncing it, seeing if you can have people look into, what the metrics are, or look at it yourself. But anyways, not that we do that here. Not at all. Like I said, I don't need to fake the numbers. I can just get those views there. Been here since like 2018. Well, thank you. You're part of the Queso crew. You got to be part of the BricksOBrian crew. Been here since 2018. It's almost 10 years. Queso hasn't even been alive 10 years, dude. No, that's not true. Botting isn't beneficial in the long term anyways. Yeah, Nintendo will not allow me to be a Nintendo partner any more so because I have botted viewership. It doesn't help. So anyways, there's that. I wanted to dive in, before we dive into some Mario Kart, I wanted to dive into some mini games and try something different in the spirit of doing new and exciting things here on the live stream and all that. Has anybody in here trying to get Queso to see my messages on Twitch? Well, I can see your messages right now. No, it's fine. I understand. Has anybody here seen Toon? No, not like not like Toon Sahar. Toon, like you match the color of the cartoon with the color wheel and try the best that you can. I wanted to try it. Let's see how close I can get. You haven't seen this? Well, we're gonna do something new here today. How about that? I said Mario Kart. Mario Kart World is what we're gonna do a little bit later. Seen that before? Okay, we're gonna try it. We're gonna see what we can do here. No, not Tsum, not Toon. Talking like Toon. Mario race karts? Yes. I've seen so much Toon as much as you've seen me Feeny. Okay, cool. Well, we're gonna dive into this. So this is Toon. Think you know your childhood favorites by heart? Prove it. Test your pop culture memory against these iconic colors of classic cartoon characters. You're going to try to match up the color of the cartoon character along with what you believe it to be. And it has particular stipulations with it as well. Knight, hello, welcome. Bingo's Fur from Bluey 2018. Bingo's Fur from Bluey. Y'all know how I feel about Bluey. Actually, no. I put out a post on Facebook forever ago that was like, I don't understand why this Bluey book is so like special to people. And people did not like that I was ignorant on Bluey. So I have backed down. I have very, very much backed down. Like wholeheartedly backed down on Bluey. I know Bingo is orangish. I know he's orangish. Brown. Huge fan of Muffin on the... I don't know what that means. I misunderstood this and almost wrote, when was Bingo... No, Bingo is not... I know Bingo's not green. Bingo... Massive rage bait. I know Bingo is orange. So you can match the color hue. You can match the saturation. I'm sorry, the lightness. And the saturation, or the darkness. Lightness and darkness, which in turn is saturation. Bingo's a girl. Bingo's a girl! Okay, So I knew Bluey is a girl, and I thought Bingo was a boy, because I didn't realize they were both girls. Okay. Bingo's a girl. Oh, listen, I don't have kids! It's not over! No, I'm just stupid. Please, I'm just stupid. What about Bongo Cat? Ooh, ooh, they're both in there. I didn't realize they're sisters. Do you want to hear a really fun fact? Clips don't work. So, back in last year, my manager Joe was like, hey, I got this random thing. Do you want me to put your name in for it? And it was to host a activation at the camp store around Bluey. Like the camp store, they have the Bluey thing that they do. All the Bluey stuff, the Bluey experience. And they wanted to find a host for it. For Thanksgiving Day in New York. Like a media event at the camp store. Thanksgiving Day, centered around Bluey. And he put my name in for it, and obviously I didn't get it. And I think it's clear why. So it's because I don't post enough on TikTok. So we're gonna do. So they're a little off color. No, it'd be Bluey O'Brien. I think this is Bingo. Right here. Bluey and Elgato Ambassador. Big fans. Oh, at 9.78, and I haven't seen a single second of the show. Yeah! Wow! Wow! That's what I get for getting denied Bluey. Wow! For not, like, wholeheartedly watching a full episode. I did pretty good. Mowgli's underwear from the Jungle Book. Red? red. I don't know what shade. I'm gonna say lighter because of the overall like color wave of. I'm just gonna go here. Oh, 8.0. Okay, all right. It was a more of a darker red. I thought because the animation was older, they kind of have like a more washed out. Oh, this one's easy. Bubbles hair from Powerpuff Girls. I know she's blonde. She's very blonde. Very blonde. Very blonde. $9.44. Wowee. Look at me. So a little bit darker. Elmer Fudd's outfit from Looney Tunes. He's got a brown outfit. And so with this one, you can tell it has to be contrasting from the brown with the wooden spoke area. It has to be different. It has to be different. And different from the barrel of the shotgun. It has to be different. Oh, more of a Bad Night of Domino's brown. I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what this is, y'all. Gawain's hair from Gawain. I got skill checked hardcore. Anybody have any? I'm gonna guess a blonde. No. Bad Night of Domino's brown. Put that on a crayon Crayola. I don't know. Just go purple. Yeah, red. Okay. Top 10 today is a 8.27. Nice. Yeah, I guess a question mark. Yeah, I could have done a question mark there. So I got the ones that I got right. I got really right. But these, I had iffy guess on. So anyways. Hey, I like doing stuff like that. Do something a little bit different, right? Guess the characters, you know, color of certain stuff and whatever. I want to put like different rotations into a game, or different games into a rotation. I keep getting this notification. Get these notifications out of here. Can't believe he didn't know it was red. I know. Given my whatever you want to call it. Anyways. All right, so we're gonna dive into some Mario Kart. So for those that want to tune in and play along with, you certainly can. The thing with Mario Kart tonight, there is a challenge for me. Leah, hello, welcome. The challenge for me is I want to get one of every place in online play, 1 through 12. So I want to do 12 different races and get first place on a race, second place in a race, third place, so on and so forth, 1 through 12. I know it's 1 through 24, but I don't have all night. So we're going to do 1 through 12 and see where that lands us, all right? So that's the vibe. If you want to play, I can open it up to it. I'm assuming there. I don't know if there's going to be a bunch of people that want to play, but at least a couple people who want to play, and we can take it from there. So not in order. We're not doing it in order. I'm not crazy. There's no way. There is absolutely no way. No chance. So if you want to play a Mario Kart, you can. Let's dive into it, shall we? We got Mario Kart. And then afterward, we're going to play a little bit of Mouse PI for Hire. I know that this is a rated T game. Don't sound the alarm bells here, all right? I know this is rated T, okay? But I think we're all going to be okay for at least a little while here. We're all going to be okay for at least a minute, okay? Y'all can hear the game, right? Or hear the selection of the screen, hopefully. My mom said I can't watch rated T games. All right, listen. You'll be fine. Everybody's going to be fine. Yeah, everything's going to be fine. Used to be pretty gory. I decay about now. We just have to leave that. Your Switch is still in Italian. My Italian All right, audio isn't doubled up, right? Should have tested this beforehand. Whoops. Nah, you can hear it. You're good. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. We're creating a room. Let's see how many people want to play. Please, no, not the Italian. I know. I'm sorry. All right. If you would like to join, room info is there. 5B1 SSV. We're going to play at least 12 rounds. 12 rounds and see what we can do. Not in order, but we're going to do 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. That's the vibe. So, again, thank you, everybody, for tuning in, hanging out, and watching along. It's the first time we're playing a game and vibing this way. I don't even have the unique box and everything right now. We're doing it all on the fly. Shall we? Will you ever play Rocket League on stream? I probably... it'll be tough for me to do that. And the reason is because in order to play that, you have to really focus. You have to really focus on the gameplay. And I am not good at the game. So, yeah. All right, we got a half dozen people here. This will make it a little difficult for doing the challenge, actually. Because I thought we'd only have 4 people. Whoops. All right. We're going to go give it another few minutes here. Just installed it yesterday. Very cool. You can read the menus now. Very cool. So how's everybody feeling on a Monday? Now that we are getting cozy, a little bit of gaming, action with Mario Kart. I just want to play Mario Kart, you know. Brian, please do more BricksOBrian Unplugged. Yeah, I mean, I haven't added back any of the redeems and things like that. I think doing more of the unplugged / not having redeems, it might be the call. And the reason is because, A, it helps not overwhelm me with just stuff going on. B, it also helps with people watching, because although you, who've watched me maybe forever, are used to the redeems and stuff, but maybe somebody who's brand new or watching afterward does not know about me. Will they find the redeems enjoyable? I don't know. I'm not too sure. So we're kind of trying to figure stuff out, you know what I mean? Does changing the language on Switch automatically change games to the language? I don't, well, yeah, most games, Anthony was saying. If I was some random person, I'd be very confused from Yummy. Like, Yummy, okay. Went in the pool for the first time today in the season. I'm so jealous. Today was beautiful. It was a beautiful, beautiful day today. All right, so we have 6 people, so I can get through 1 through 6. Let's try 6 races. Intermission is, we're going to do 10 seconds. We're going to be quick with this, all right? We're going to be lightning quick with it. Lightning quick. 98 degrees here. We're going to have 92 tomorrow. Right now, it's beautiful. 70 degrees. I should have went out for a walk today, but I was so swamped with stuff. Today was one of those days where it was like, I literally had it on my schedule. I just want to record stuff today. I don't want to do anything else. I want to record videos and work on stuff. And literally everything around me was like, you are not doing that today. You have to answer this. You have to do this. You have to do this. You have to do this. We had 80s last week and possible snow tomorrow. Yikes. Exhausted after observing and assisting with surgeries at the place. I had puppies throw up on me. Yikes. That's not fun. That's not fun. All right, so I'm aiming for first. No matter what happens here, I'm going to get one of the numbers knocked out. That's kind of great. Don't you dare, Anthony. Don't you dare. Let me know how the game audio is. Should be higher or lower. Do we have a scheduled annoyingly ping Brian time? 11 a.m. is still fine. 11 a.m. on the dot, you can reach out and annoy me. That should be fine. Works out for me. Oh, no, wait. I'm still valid because we have computers. Whoops. Okay, so we can get through all of them here. Yeah, we're good. More. Hello, welcome. We just got done talking about the crazy viewbotting situation on Twitch. Hey, man. I was telling my people. We pay no mind to those. We pay, like, sound like JFK. We pay no mind to those who shall decree the day of viewbotting. Or otherwise. Clock strikes 11 a.m. It's already time to ruin Brian's day. Literally, Namer. I'll get a message if it's not before 11 a.m. He doesn't talk to me. But if it's 11 a.m. on the dot, Eastern, he will message me and say, Brian, there's no schedule. Well, today I didn't put out that graphic until like 4 p.m., which was ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Watch out for those botters. Any botters in the chat? Bobo does have, he probably has like a Google notification. Something. Nope, I thought that would work. You're a botter. Joey wanted me to tell you he has his last 4th grade track meet on Wednesday. That's amazing. I'm proud of him. That's amazing. Any botters in the chat? Any botters? Not me. Listen, if I'm paying for any service, I'm paying for more Legos. That's what I want. Dude, if you were botting my live streams for 8 years, do you know how much money that'd be? I was going to walk after work, but I walked 7 miles. Second. Okay, so I got second. Hold on. It's second place. I uploaded the graphic to Facebook. I said, oh, here's when I go live. Hopefully y'all like the graphic. I changed it up a little bit. Try to see what's up. So the goal is to get 1st through 12th. And if you want to join, the room ID is 5B1SSV. Episode 1.7. Hello, Soccer Hallways. Hello, howdy. Boy, howdy. We're doing that one game later? What? You can't check Facebook every 5 seconds? I mean, you can. It might not be productive for you, but you can. Bonjour, hot and tired, 85 degrees soccer practice. Gross. That's what I'm not a fan of. Played Mario Kart once at a birthday party 25 years ago, and that's it. Oh, mouse PI for hire. So, what I haven't... I'll tell you how unprofessional I am. What I haven't done is I haven't done the very basic things of being a content creator. One of those things is signing up for a website called Keymailer, where you can get access to some games and things early from all different developers and things like that. Zach Umbrella rating with a party of 69 here on Twitch. Z-Nation, welcome. My name is Blind Fabiano. You can call me Not Eating a Big Arch O'Brien. We just got through talking about the Viewbot situation on Twitch, and now we're playing some Mario Kart. Mario Kart and drama is the best way to spend a Monday night. If you don't know me, I'm a content creator on all the different favorite platforms, playing games like Mario Kart, Minecraft, not hacked or from people hacking me in Turkey, and building Lego, and just sharing all the things that bring me joy with my amazing global community of not botted audience members. If you enjoy any part of what you're seeing so far, make sure you follow along as we play games, vibe out, and bring the good energy to the people as often as we can. Banjo-Kazooie as well. Yes, I almost forgot about Banjo-Kazooie. Lest we forget. Lest we forget Banjo-Kazooie. We got RC Maniac joining back in. More and more. Steph. Hello. Steph Roth, one of the people who is going to be fundraising with us for Team Stand-Up Builders this August 5th through the 15th. Amazing stuff. Thank you all so much for your support here. We have our first place victory in the books for number 2. RC Spaceport is a bot. I knew it from the beginning. Hello, RC, Maniac, and Port. Who's tonight's interview guest? Ideally, we have a guest every week in the future, but it's a little, I don't know how practical that is. Zach was building the C-3PO in Lego, the Legos C-3PO. Lots of Legos. Lots of Legos. I built the Mushroom Village. I finished Luigi. I built the Thor goat boat, which was awful, by the way. It was awful. That's a bad set. Really bad set. The build was bad. It was not fun. I actually have nothing left to build for Lego. I have nothing left. I'm all tapped out. If you want to join, the code is pinned at the top of the live chat there. Scotty Rotten, hello. What constitutes as a bad Lego set, Brian? Great question. A bad Lego set is a Lego set you don't look forward to building. And this happens way more often than you think. It can either be because the color palette is really lame, it could be because the subject matter is not all that interesting, or just the build process in general is just not fun. And the goat boat, it just wasn't enjoyable. Like, in the very beginning, those 2 goats that they have, they're like built like using Technic. And it's really, they don't look like goats. They look very like hodgepodgey. The build for the boat was lacking in substance, unfortunately. And that's another part of it too. If a build is lacking in substance, if there's just not a lot of stuff, or it's like very scattered stuff. So when you think about like the Super Mario sets we've had so far, those are very scattered. Like there's just a bunch of smaller things and not like a concise, chunky build. That's generally what I get caught up on too. So it really depends. The goats are my favorite part. They're awful. They look bad. They look bad. But hopefully you enjoyed C-3PO. Like, if you have the R2-D2 to go with them, then that is going to be a fantastic lineup of stuff, man. It's going to be great. Okay. Okay. But anyways, they look terrible, but I love the derp. Yeah, they're derpy. They're very derpy. Very derpy. So we're doing Mario Kart right now. And then we have Mouse PI for Hire a little bit later. We're going to take an insider look at that. I was given a code complimentary from the developers through Keymailer. Serious question, if you happen to know, are there any Lego similar things for people to build with hand arthritis? That is a great question. Well, you're not building Technic, that's for sure. Like Lego... I think, unless you're talking like Duplo baby bricks, maybe somebody can help me out with an answer, but I believe there is no real solution that is still attainable for people, because any of the knockoff brands, the brands that are like, you know, trying to just be cheaper, it's way cheaper to inflate the part count when it's smaller. So if anything, they're all way smaller. If you're looking for something, if you have arthritis, I hate to tell you, I don't think there's any great solution out there, you know? I think you're simply just trying to use Duplo or taking your time with a set and kind of hoping for the best, unfortunately. That blue shell can hit me. It's fine. Every other thing is more intricate, and the reason is because Lego is so expensive as it is. So when you go smaller, you add more time to the thing. So like any other type of model building kit where it's going to require like a tool or a knife, like a knife or scissors or something. Magnetiles? Actually, oh, I forget what the name of the brand is. I think it might be Mattel? No. Jazzwares? I think Jazzwares has a line of metallic-centric models to build, which would be awesome. That might be something, actually. Not Lego, though. All right, 5th. So I got 5th. Okay. Lincoln Logs? Well, Lincoln Logs are kind of not really what you want. Jazzwares is Squishmallows? No, there's another... Oh, man. Let's see if I can find it. There's a particular brand. I just got a really spicy email. Anyways. What are these called? They're called 4D Build. 4D Build by who? Oh, whatever. But they look like this. So they're larger metallic tiles of like they have the main Pokemon. This is actually really cool. This is $60. No, not Erector sets. I'm trying to see who this is by. Like what brand? No glue, no tools. I should review these. They're really cool. And they're of substance too. I know that they had them at Costco. Because I think I saw a picture of them online. That might be an option. I should review those. I should get one and review it. See what it's like. Target used to have them. Yeah, something like that. Something like that might be good. And that might actually be a good selling point. I mean, I don't have arthritis, but I mean, I can, you know, as someone who builds Lego, I can see how it compares. Because otherwise, yeah, there's not really a good solution. One more time, I'll ask, how's the game audio? Are we good? Oh! Hopefully we're good. Nope! Nope! Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes! Yes! All right, so I'm aiming for 3rd, 4th, or 6th. 3rd, 4th, or 6th. Bring back Lego Robotics. I mean, they kind of have that with other stuff. 3rd, 4th, or 6th. Come on. Come on. Who's going to take it? 4th. Look at that. Nice. I got 4th on the 4th one. Nice. Game could be a tiny bit louder. Tiny bit louder. Okay. Just a smidge louder. There you go. What's your favorite track in Mario Kart World? That's a great question. It's either... I like DK Spaceport. I like Peach Beach. Boo Cinema. Ooh. Whistletop Summit. Crown City. I like the path going from somewhere far away to Peach Beach, like taking the whole scenic route. Or Rainbow Road is great too. One with racing. What? Actually, I want to look at more of these 4D build sets. I think Jazzwares makes them. Who makes these? They have like Star Wars, they have Marvel. Like it's not a Lego competitor. Spin Master, that's who it is. I knew it was somebody. Spin Master. Spin Master makes it. And I know that because I think I saw it in relation to the Yoshi egg that came out. I saw the Yoshi egg that came out, and I wanted to reach out to Spin Master and see if they were interested in, you know, sending with the Hawaiian one, and then I didn't get to it. Buy one, get one 50% off at Target. I might just do it. I might just get them and... No! Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. And just see if that's possible, you know? This has so many more abilities than an 8 Deluxe. You mean items? Do it, you won't. I'll literally go after the live stream tonight. I'll literally go right after the live stream. Buy one, get one 50% off. I'll take a look. If anybody wants to look, how's this? I will do it. I'll do the buy one, get one free for science. And if y'all want to give me recommendations on which ones I should pick up, I'll do it. I don't mind. Looks like the Bifrost and Thor. Yeah. It's pretty sweet. This is objectively the best Rainbow Road ever. Buy one, get one free for the 4D puzzles by Spin Master, which are these seemingly easier to build model kits. Do the Pokemon, you gotta get specific. Like if you have a specific one you want to see me do. Oh, buy one, get one 50% off, my bad. Not buy one, get one free. BOGO 50. BOGO 50. BOGO 50. No! Right into the bullet chomp cheap thing. Dang. Dang. So yeah, if y'all have a specific thing you want me to get, let me know. I'll take a look at what the listings are. We'll take it from there. So I'm aiming for 3rd, 6th, or lower. Is there a place I can submit them? The live stream chat. Brody's saying that he's my biggest fan. Biggest hiccup. Biggest fan. Look, it's Mr. Steal Your Girl, Brian Suaviano. Listen, Ben, I may have lost 30 pounds so far, but I'm not trying to steal anyone from anyone. We hit a new recorded low on the scale today. My second recorded low of the 10 days. Past 10 days. There's Eevee too. Yeah. Exactly. Such a huge W, bro. Huge W. 3rd, 6th, or lower. Never mind. There I go. Okay. Okay. Nope. Now, if I get anything lower than 12th, it doesn't count. So I need to get 1 through 12. Okay, 6th, I'm good. I don't need 5th. 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 Thank you. 7th. Yes. 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 Harry Potter's $10 and 6 by 5 by 7 inch. Yeah, it's like a decent size. Ben, I'm trying to find a buildable model kit that Jacquish can procure. So these 4D puzzles that we've stumbled across may work. I think it make an interesting and inclusive content to discuss and explore building options for those who are not as mechanically agile as they once were. You could play with Grandpa. See, I could play with my grandfather, but he is unfortunately agile and mechanically so. He actually got hit by a car last year and walked up and out of it, no problem whatsoever. So, like, he's good. Like, runs in the family. I say unfortunately for the sake of the content. Like, there's no... Like you can't... We can't put Brian's grandpa... We can't put Phil in the position of, oh, poor Grandpa Phil, can you build these non-Lego? Like, it's not going to work. Wait, he got hit by a car? Actually, so now I can talk about this. Not so fun fact. So I can tell you the exact moment it happened. It was during, I was doing a collab stream with Zach during Stand Up to Cancer. I think some of the mods know this too, right? I told some people. It happened live. And Zach was just getting a ton. A metric ton. It was during ZMB, yeah. Zach was getting a metric ton of donations. Ton. And what you do is you don't break the news by saying, hey guys, my grandfather just got hit by a car. You know, you just, you know, the show must go on kind of a deal. And, I was just doing Z&B. He was like, oh my goodness, thank you for the $500. And I'm worrying about my grandfather. And so I end up calling my my aunt afterward, you know, try to get in touch with people. And he was walking out of a Chinese food restaurant. And then because the sun was glaring just in the right way, the driver didn't see my grandfather and hit him at, I don't know what mile per hour, but, you know, whatever it was. And so, yeah, he got hit by the car, and I was worried sick, end up going for a walk, and I'm like, what do I do, what do I do? And he ends up, you know, they take him in an ambulance, check him out, totally fine. He doesn't stay in the hospital overnight, nothing. He was sore the day after, that's it. So, yeah, bad to the bone. My grandmother was in a big car accident. Like, you know, we have some, you know, I was in a not at fault wreck, but I was in a wreck. My car got wrecked in 2020. Y'all maybe remember that. I got hit by a car. I guess it does kind of run in the family. Jeff, feel? I guess it does. I straight up told Brian to leave the live stream and go to the hospital. I know. No, it was a beige van with a pink hubcap. Didn't they No, they never. So I ended up going to the court, and they were like, you know, we want you to be there. And I'm like, why? Like, I paid my insurance. Like, everything's fine. I don't need to be here. But they still summoned me to the court. You know, police officer knocked on my door. I'm thinking I'm in trouble. I'm like, what did I do? And he's like, yeah, you got to show up in court for this. You got to show up in court for this thing here. You got to show up in court for this here thing here. And I'm like, I'm the defendant. I'm not going. We're not doing this. Thank you. No! I already got 7th. All right. Who wants to go to court? I literally made videos outside the courthouse. I'm like, why, you know, You should have streamed the trial for content. Dude, the content was literally me sitting outside of a office in the courtroom, whatever. I was just sitting there. And then I went home. Like it wasn't even anything like interesting. All right, one more time. 5B1 SSV. Was the cop an Elvis Presley impersonator? No. Were you playing Mario? I wasn't involved in the trial. I wasn't involved in the trial. I just went there. Unless I'm in the audience for Judge Judy, I'm not interested. Brian, which Mario Kart is better, 8 Deluxe or Mario Kart World? I say Mario Kart World is different in a good way. Go for 8 races here. I like the open world. I like how the tracks connect to each other within the individual laps and things like that. I think it's a different way of doing things. And just because Mario Kart World exists does not mean that it takes away from anything else, you know? So they summoned you and then never called you on as a... No, so I showed up at the designated time. I went into the lobby. I got checked, you know, through the scanner. And then I sat, they said, wait over here. And I waited in like the foyer, waiting for them to either start the case or the whatever. And then I sat there. A woman comes out and says, okay, you can go. And I'm like, am I going to get contacted about this again? And she was like, no. Or I don't think so. And I'm like, okay. And then I went home. So like I was never in a courtroom. I was in like a lobby. Like because either the person didn't show up or I don't know, whatever it was. They took a plea deal. I don't know. I never saw them. I mean, I didn't care because my insurance covered it immediately. You actually had to go in? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I have no idea. How long were you in the lobby, though? 18 hours? No, it was like an hour. It felt like an hour. I was just waiting. Like, I knew I wasn't in trouble. I mean, it wasn't my fault. And because the insurance already... This is such an old people conversation. Because the insurance already covered it, I'm like, I don't need anything. Like, I don't, like, what, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So I was just like, whatever. So I need 3rd and 6th. Insurance had to sue them for hitting you? Wow. Whatever, it's not my problem. That's where I was at. I'm like, this is not my problem. Can you just not contact me about this? Thank you. I need 6. Come on. Nope. I'm not getting 7th again. We're not doing it. We're not. 6. Yes. 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 6th for number 6. Nice. Sweet. Cool. So we're looking for 3rd, 8th, and lower. Thank you for the good job, Brady. So the opinion here seems like from everybody that we like the no redeems as a change of pace. Is that true? Is that the vibe? Roy, hello. Yes, please. Less BME. Yes. Brady, you're good at this. No offense, but I get first place every time in Mario Kart World. I'm actually intentionally getting different places in Mario Kart. So I'm getting 1st through 12th. as part of like today's challenge. So I need 3rd place, 8th place, and lower. Aritica wife, hello. So if I don't get 1st place, I mean, it's literally intentional. Just as a way to mix it up, you know? Anyone else sad with the lack of a daily bird? Well, you'll be happy to know, as we are reevaluating the community Discord server, the 2 things that are coming back, for sure, 3 things. Question of the day, daily bird, and birthday wishes. Everything else is on the table. And Anthony is our shining Phoenix star in Brick City. And he looks forward to delivering the exceptional birding experience. He so looks forward to it. We were on bird number, I think, like 1,300. You know how crazy that is? Lila Rose Live resubscribing for 19 months. Tier 3. Lila. Thank you for the Tier 3 and supporting the live experience here. Does this mean the counter is back at 0 again? That's a question for Anthony. I don't know. Miss you, but got alert. Hey, no problem. You do whatever you got to do, Lila. Thank you for the resub and the lurk and the hangout. We were talking about the crazy Twitch viewbotting situation earlier, giving a few opinions there. Now we're playing some Mario Kart challenge mode activated, where I need to get 3rd place, 8th, or lower. So I need to maintain this, which is actually more difficult than Don't you dare. 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 Yes! Yes! I have the urge to go for the hype horns, and I can't. I can't do it. So, Anthony, does the daily bird go to 0? Does it start from 0? Still going. Still going. Without daily bird, life has no meaning other than waiting for the return of the daily bird. 1,600 birds. What's the viewbotting news? So I was just giving my opinions on how viewbotting has been a hot button topic on Twitch, and how, you know, it obviously doesn't do anything to actually boost the careers of people who are either viewbotting their own accounts or people are viewbotting them, which you can't tell the difference between the two. So I was drawing a lot of comparison to like the Salem witch trials in that way, and how it does affect the overall creator ecosystem, because if Nintendo or PlayStation or Xbox or whoever wants to sponsor someone like me on Twitch, they feel less inclined to do so, because how do they know that I am not viewbotting or somebody else? And if that's the main topic of conversation that people have, then that takes away from all the amazing, cool things that we already legitimately do day in and day out. Like raising money for Stand Up to Cancer and, you know, St. Jude and Starlight and all these places, you know, and just other stuff. So I was just giving my 2 cents on it. It's come up a bunch. So yeah. Things like that. It's not impacting here, and even if it were, if I were getting viewbotted right now by somebody, we're not going to make a difference. All you can do is denounce it and live your life. Oh, I see, yeah. I messed up. Actually, no, I did not. What if I'm a bot? Well, I've met you in real life on several occasions. You would be more of an android than a bot. A bot is someone who has like ones and zeros. You know what I mean? Like you get tactile, you know? Brian, thanks for another great family-friendly stream. Can you please tell the Banjo Boys it's time to brush their teeth and get ready for bed? It's time to go to bed. It's time to take the bristles to your teeth, infused with toothpaste, and elevate yourself to a level of unconsciousness that otherwise would not be possible. Good night, Banjo Boys, and until next time, stay groovy. I got some catching up to do. I gotta get 12th. 12th. The Banjo Boys. Can I make this happen? I think so. I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. Yep, I got it. Go! Johnny asked if you were talking to him. I mean, I can. Come on! Yes! 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 I've never seen them run so... Play that on a loop. Play that... Play... I've never seen them run so fast. That's the power of BricksOBrian. Who needs to bot viewership on Twitch when I can just yell through a screen to go brush your teeth? You know what I mean? I mean, MJ, does Johnny need to be disciplined? I can yell at him too. I can, you know. Does anyone need a does anyone need a stern talking to? Actually, here's a fun fact. Here's a fun fact for everybody. My goal, there is now a dedicated new chair goal that we have, that I have. There is a new chair goal to get a new chair here and chair stream 3, the third chair. And it is exclusively fueled by you booking me on Cameo. So if you get a cameo from BricksOBrian, that will help the new chair fund. So exclamation cameo. What chair are you looking at? I'm looking at a new Herman Miller chair because Herman Miller is the best chair brand you can possibly get. And one of those will last you until you literally die. These chairs are, you buy them once and that's it. And I've gone through 3 chairs so far, 3 chairs, whatever it's been. And in that time, I could have just bought a Herman Miller. It's a Herman Miller, I forget what specific chair, but it's the, not the larger chair for larger, but it's like, it's a step up from the one. So the one that I want, the one that will be best for this stuff, it's not the standard Herman Miller chair, it's the one above it. And that will literally last me for the rest of my life. So that's why I'm like, if you want to book me on Cameo, any of the proceeds from the cameos that you book through me will go toward the chair fund. You can tell him to calm down. He hasn't eaten Uncrustable already. He already ate dinner. Yeah, but an Uncrustable's like a dessert. You know what I mean? My daughter's playing Mario Kart with you. Her birthday was yesterday, so she is such a great gift from you. Tell your daughter well, she's watching right now. Happy birthday, young one. And just because it was your birthday yesterday and you're playing with me today does not mean I'm going any easier on you. It's not going to happen. I will win. Actually, I'm not going to win because I need to get 8th place. So you're going to win. Congratulations. Happy birthday. GG's. GG's. Happy birthday. Ooh, get some dinner. What's everybody having for dinner? I had my protein bowl earlier and then lightly breaded chicken nuggets. So 7th. No, I need 8th. 8th through 11th. Anything between 8th and 11th, I'm good. Bubba the Bow with the resub for 62 months. Thank you very much, Bubba. Having sushi and udon noodle soup here. Y'all making me hungry. So if I order a 3-hour or less Cameo at 11 p.m., it goes to your chair? Yes. So in Cameo, you can actually order what's called a rush Cameo, where I activate it and you can get one for me in the next hour. Which I've activated that sometimes. But yeah, any cameos. So if it's for a birthday, a graduation, life advice, anything, any of the cameos you book through me will go to me getting a new chair, and nothing else. Like no, that's the new chair fund is cameo. Made a poor man. Uh-oh. That would have been sweet if I got that in the air. Look at this red shell. Be as determined as that red shell in life, you know what? Be more determined than that. I gotta buy a lot of cameos. So actually, what I have available is a business shout out. So if you have a business and you book one of those cameos, it is me like endorsing your business and doing an ad read. So it only takes a couple of those. So if you want to use my cameo as promotion for your business, you know, can you use some of the cameos you've sent me as examples? No. That's a no-go. You had popcorn for dinner because you went to see a very old movie at the theater. Ooh, very cool. Create business, buy a Brian cameo, profit. New quote for the website. $1 a.m. cameos are on the menu, chat. They are. Be as determined as a red chair. My business and my personal truck work. Some spout nonsense about a ZF S542. Hey, whatever you want, man. It's your cameo. All right, I need 8th. The chair is $2,000 with taxes and delivery. But, Ben, that's the only chair I will need literally for the rest of my life. Like, I will need no other chair ever. Ever. Barring an act of God, meaning like an earthquake, like, destroys my chair. 8th through 11th. 8th through 11th. 8th through 11th. I need to stay right here, right here, right here. 8th through 11th. Don't you dare. Actually, that's fine. 8th through 11th. Yes! Nice. I'll stick with my 6-year-old Secret Lab chair, thanks. See, actually, Zach got a Secret Lab, and he said it was not comfortable. And you kind of know if the chair will work for you as soon as you sit in it. I've sat in a Herman Miller before, and they've literally said, people, like, it's just the common thing that if you get one of these chairs, it'll be the only chair you'll ever need, which is what I'm after. Did Zach adjust the lumbar support? I think he said the base was not, like, good. I don't know. I don't think he's still here, but... You think Secret Labs is overrated? I mean, they have a lot more marketing than some of the other ones, like licensed ones too. So I'm kind of curious if with the changes to Twitch from you, will my monthly truck info still be doable? You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. No, I'm not talking about the Moby Dick author. I'm talking about Herman Miller chairs. Oh no, Harley, I will go out and I will call out your truck renewal thing manually. I will do it manually. Oh, vocally. Herman Melville's house is 6-minute. I got mine when we started working from home in 2020, and then the dining room chair wasn't cutting it. Yeah, as that should be the case. Yeah, dining room chair ain't gonna do it, dude. And also, having a good chair incentivizes you to work more because it's comfortable. You know. And if there's anything I need to do significantly more of, it's work. I need 9th, 10th, and 11th. 9th, 10th, and 11th. Herman Miller sponsor this guy. They're not going to sponsor me because if they sponsor me, that means I'd have to advocate for y'all purchasing a Herman Miller chair. And as much as I think y'all could use and find value out of a $2,000 after tax and delivery chair, I feel like that's not the most effective partnership. 9th, 10th, or 11th. 9th, 10th, or 11th. 9, 10, 11. 9, 10, 11. Come on, hit me. No! Oh! No! Daddy says goodnight and he loves you. I haven't heard that in about 22 years. Thank you very much, Daddy Doucette. Appreciate you. Where's the fail horn? Where's the fail horn when you need it? Heyo. Speed King, hello. Brody's World, have a good night. I gotta rely on actually being funny instead of using sound effects. That's just not fun. I'm doing good, pretty good, Lady Krista. We are doing Mario Kart. If you want the code to join in, the information is pinned at the top of the screen. Wait, Brian doesn't need sound effects to be funny. I can be funny. I'm funny. There's nothing to validate that, but I'm a funny guy. You know, a lot of people aren't funny. You know what I mean? You ever meet somebody who's not funny? I think a lot of people aren't funny, but they have funny things happen to them. And that's not being funny. That's just being sad. You know what I mean? Like usually those people think they're hilarious. Brian's like the second funniest person in our friendship. Wow. The only person I know that's funnier is my girlfriend because she's hilarious. Let's men Barbarania 7. My name's Ben Barber and I love my girlfriend. What a nerd, am I right, chat? Hey. Come on. Nope. Okay. Come on. 9, 10, 11. That is funny. Don't say bad things about me. Dude, you know who's hilarious? Cheese Pops. Dude, this guy. You want to see someone keeps the language clean, but is like that dry, that undertone of humor. It's Cheese Pop. We've done a few collabs with Mr. A Game and Wizard of Time. We've done a few things. That dude's funny. Like, just the most random, out of pocket, whatever thing. You know who's not funny? RC Spaceport. Like, just not. You know, like he's a fun guy, but not a funny guy. There's a difference there too. Called out? Yeah, absolutely. It's a low blow, dude. Look, it's a low blow, dude. Low blow, dude. I haven't even said anything in 30 minutes. Wow. How many oink coins this family got? I don't know what you're talking about. Ben, I disabled all alerts, all everything. They're all gone for now. I can't hit you with this. I can't hit you with this. Yes! No, I need a 9th. Never mind. Dang. Whoops. I just need 3 more. Your Wario voice is always so spot on, it's uncanny. I do really resemble, like, a really portly, garlic-smelling plumber. I really do. I just embody the man of a smelly, garlicky man. Ryan is my Wario. See, exactly. I should put that on my hinge. I can be your Wario to your Princess Peach. That is not how you secure a date. Ew. You want to smell like garlic all the time. Brian is not Wario. Kevin is Wario. He has Mario energy, but Wario tendencies. All right, so I'm in last place. This is not the vibe. Kevin is not Donald Glover, bro. He is not Childish Gambino. Wow, Kevin is Yoshi because he carried Brian through everything? Okay. Okay. Wow. Brian gives off Roz vibes and enthusiasm sometimes. You mean Lindsay? I don't give off Roz vibes from Monsters Inc. What are you talking about? I'm very wholesome. Like Carly was just in here and said that her daughter appreciated playing Mario Kart with me as a belated birthday gift. How can someone who holds such high regard in the eyes of families around the world be considered Roz? You know what I mean? Roz, but from Frasier? I don't know who that is. I'm always watching you, Wazowski. To be fair, you really push people filling out that form. Which form? Which of the 7 forms? The stand-up builder creator sheet? The Discord community one? That's going to be really bad. I need a... I'm always watching you. Nope, wrong direction. Has anyone ever proposed in one of your live streams? Nobody has such bad taste that they would do that. You know what I mean? No, nobody's that bad off, you know. You'd be better off doing that in a Arby's parking lot. Excuse me, milady. I would like to court you in the BricksOBrian live stream experience. 11th. So I need 9th and 10th. Why specifically an Arby's parking lot? Well, an Arby's is nowhere near me, first of all. I want to be as far away from that as possible. We don't have Arby's around here because we have what's called the North Shore roast beef. It's literally called a three-way sandwich that includes roast beef. And then the toppings, the three, are James River barbecue sauce, American cheese, and mayo. Yeah, we have the real stuff. Dang, Eli gets married, now a proposal all before Brian. Everybody has their time, Rich. They could time it for your Valentine's Day question stream? Okay. 9th or 10th? I need 9th or 10th. So as we get down to this, it's going to get even more specific. We got to really lock in. Come on. Gonna be alone forever now, eating cupcakes out of the trash like BricksOBrian? Okay. Ben, don't you have another Shake Shack order to send me? It's about the last time you were in the live streams. All right, you got another Shake Shack order for me, brother? I'm down 30 pounds. We got to change that. We got to, you know. I don't have Shake Shack money anymore, Brian. What do you mean you don't have the $75 to Shake Shack me some milkshake cheese fries, and a burger? That burger was so good, and the reason that burger was good is because all the cheese sat into that patty from when it was made to the drive over. It was so unbelievably. I don't think I've had a burger that good since. I don't think it's happened. Dude, I should get Five Guys. I should get a Five Guys burger, dude. That would be awesome. And by awesome, I mean awful. 9th or 10th, that's what I need. Five Guys goated. You ever had In-N-Out, Brian? I have. It's good. The fries can be wildly inconsistent, which I'm not happy about. Come on. Nope. 9th, yes. Okay, so I need 10th for the next race. 10th. I have a Five Guys like 5 minutes from me, and I've never been. Well, yeah, you're actually trying to lose weight, not like, you know, gain it all back in one foul swoop, which is what Five Guys would do to anybody. Wish I could join, but don't have a Switch too. That's okay. Coleman wins again. Winning once again. All right, so we'll have one more race of 3. If I get 10th, then I'm done. Not 32 races. Want to make a Five Guys In-N-Out? Yeah. Been here for like 20 years. Literally. Aren't they upping the price on Switch 2? Yes, they are. They are raising the price on the Switch 2 to $500 even, but what you can do between, I believe, starting in June until when the price goes up right before Christmas, is you can get a, I don't know when it starts, but you can get a Switch 2 game. It's either Bonanza, Pocopia, or Mario Kart World with a Switch 2 for $500. So you save $30 on it, like you did with the Mario Kart bundle at launch, except you can choose a different game now. That could even be a rumor. I saw it on some social. It might have been on X, actually. It might not even be real. So validate yourself if you're looking for a Switch 2. But I can tell you two things. They're upping the price before Christmas because obviously, and Nintendo is going to be at Gamescom, which is a German game expo you can publicly attend. But as far as I recall, they have not been at Gamescom historically. And right now, there's not a lot of Switch games that are like, you know, really moving the needle besides nothing, actually. So, and by August, when that gets to be Gamescom time, they could have a little something for us. Maybe. Nintendo Direct in June and then Gamescom in August. Sounds about right. Brian promised me last year that he was going to get me a Switch 2. Still nothing. I don't mind lying to you, Ben. Summer Games Fest is in less than 3 weeks, too. Gonna pick up a Switch 2 finally. I mean, I think it's worth it. I've gotten my hours out of it, of course. But I need 10th. I need to stay right around here. RC, do you know what games you're going to get for Switch 2? You only have the Lite right now? Well, you're not a big Nintendo gamer. That's not what I want. Well, if you get a Switch 2 specific edition, that'll be yours, Danny. Nice. Come on. I need 9th. Oh, yes! No, I needed 10th. Never mind. I needed 10th. I'm sorry. I need 10th. I just freaked out for no reason. I need 10th. I held up on the original Switch for AC. Yeah, we're kind of about that time, actually. We're kind of due for a Animal Crossing. We're kind of due. I need 10th. I know nobody else is probably keeping track, but I am. And I'm being truthful. I thought I could bounce off of that acorn. Whoops. Thank you again for joining, everybody. Whether you're lurking, whether you're in from a raid, or tuning in to see what happens in Mario Kart or otherwise, I appreciate your time. Earlier today, we showcased the website, the new tip area that we have, because Stream Elements might be in jeopardy in terms of their day-to-day operations. And then we have Twitch Viewbotting situation. We are still doing Mouse PI for Hire. We're going to do the first 30 minutes of Mouse PI for Hire. Do a little showcase there. So as far as I know, there's nobody that's left a tip on the tip page. If you want to be the first person to leave a tip, you can do that and help support the show. Ben has some juicy advertisements that help keep Twitch rolling. I need 10th place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to intentionally... Really? You give a coin? Oh! I thought they, you know, spin you out. Wow. The boos spin you out if they're on. I don't think you can even encounter them. But I'm going to save a mushroom in the event I need it on the way to 10th. And hopefully not sacrifice myself in the process. Whoa! Never... I was too laser focused on literally anything else. Too laser focused on anything else. 10th. I need 10th. Show me 10th. Survey says... What does the survey say? I want to host Family Feud. That should be my new achievement in life. Be the successor to Steve Harvey that will not do nearly as well. I won't even get close. I won't be as funny. I won't have as good of reactions. Nothing. Not even close. 10th. I need to be right here. See, 10th is tough because everybody from the lower places is trying to get ahead. It's a weird balance. Not even a fan of the show, but I'd watch it for you. You've got to tell network executives that, my guy. 10th. I need 10th. I need 10th. Wholesome Family Feud. Unfortunately, I don't think Wholesome will do it for Family Feud in general. Come on. Nope. No, 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 no. Oh! That got a little tricky right at the end right there, right? Family Feud Juniors? Actually, that would do really... Oh, man, that's a golden idea. Dude, that's a golden idea. Family Feud Kids. Great idea. Got my series 29 figs, so building while I lurk. That means Roy went to Kohl's, scanned all the boxes, and took all the Tahoos. This guy just bought a full case worth of Tahoos. That's what he did. That's what he did. Final race of the night. Can I get 10th place? Final race. Thank you for bearing through ads. We still don't have a good solution for ads. Aren't you late for your main demo, which I believe is 2 to 3-year-olds who accidentally hit the remote and watching Miss Rachel? Wow. 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 Just having a guy order from and I have a complete set each time just takes a bit of time for him to send them. That's nice. Is he a authorized retailer and he can get like you know, boxes and divvy them out? We would kind of do that at the Lego store. We would pick out. I mean, it's easy. We're in the back room. We just set aside what we want ahead of time. But yeah, like some sort of system. I'll get a Tahoe eventually. I need 10th. Can I ask you something? If you dare. If you dare. If you dare. I don't want to lose my mushrooms. but I can't succeed. No, really? That's out of bounds? Wow. Jeez. The goal is to stream it. I applied for a creator code, so I'm hoping that's the case. If I can get a code. It should have been early, but it's clearly not early. I need 10th. No! This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. No! Come on! Well, I failed. Okay. So I was unsuccessful in my Mario Karting. What happens as a repercussion? I am putting a singular fish sticker on my face. Fish sticker of shame. So thank you all for playing Mario Kart. Appreciate your time, your energy, and everything involved with making this as fun as it has been. So what we're going to do is actually something that I've wanted to try for a little while here, is showcase something that's coming up, which is a fun thing that I saw for this week. And that actually is something based off what I was actually covering not too long ago. And y'all had a lot of really good reception for it. So I'm excited to check it out and see what's up. And hopefully get a little bit of access to it. But in case you didn't know, Jack Specific is coming out with a brand new lineup of Super Mario Galaxy figures directly from the movie. And now that the spoilers are out, they can dive into even more territory. This is a Wonder Bowser Jr. chomping effect action figure, different from the one that came out in the multi-pack we got at Target. This one has a purple paintbrush, a pivoting stand, different variants. And not only are they coming out with that later in the late summer, early fall, they're also going to be coming out with the Mario riding Yoshi figure, and then dedicated figures for Flying Mario, Cloud Luigi, Princess Peach, Bowser. We have the Deluxe Wonder Bowser Jr. Planet playset, a diorama, mini scale figures, and pullback vehicles. So they are going all out for a wave 2 of the Mario Galaxy figures. And in case you didn't know, the last time I covered these most recent wave of Mario movie figures, including these ones, they got like 500,000 views across all the platforms. So obviously that was while the movie was coming out. Will that same effect happen here? I have no idea. But regardless, I'm going to get them and cover them that way. So that is a cool thing that I saw this week. So with that, I'm going to call it the official end of the live stream. But we're not going anywhere because I'm going to dive into Mouse PI for Hire. This was a game that I've had on my radar for a long time. It is a black and white first-person shooter where you play as a mouse from the 1920s, I believe, where, you're solving cases and going about your business. So this was given to me as a complimentary game key from Keymailer and the developers of Mouse PI for Hire. Just released a month ago on Nintendo Switch, PC, your other favorite platforms as well. But we're going to dive into it. It is rated T, and we're going to play the first 30 minutes of it and see where things go. So that's that. And here we go. So we're still rocking and rolling. Ben Barber with the resub for 56 months. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate you. All right. Caution on language, potentially. We'll see. Here's your privacy policy. Look at all those words. too bad. I am reading them. I'm reading everything, I promise. I promise. Game may include flashing lights, rapidly changing images, patterns, and camera movement. Please be careful, everybody. Yeah, it's fine. We're going to play like the first 30 minutes. So like the Great Mouse Detective, but with weapons. We're going to find out. I've seen a little bit of gameplay. I watched more and more and a few others play, but, you know. We'll play the director's cut. Make it a little more, you know. We'll go for maximum effect. A little bit of... yeah. So, clearly inspired by 1920s art style, like Cuphead has been. In the first 30 minutes, so we're going to go until probably 10 o'clock. Detective mode here. Yeah, like Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, for sure. Like my buddy Oswald. More like a parody of 1930s noir detective movies. That's fair.
It was the last stretch, and I was starting to get serious deja vu. Now, where did that bastard go?
Oh, language. This is when we need the language command back. Chase after your target. Well, how would we go about doing it? Bust down the door? Am I going to be like one of those game reviewers and not be able to leave the door? No, I can do that. All right. Speaking of Noir, you going to watch Spider-Man Noir? I have access to a Primetime account, so I certainly will. I most certainly will. Quick and steady can solve the case. I'm not going to dash right now, but be on the lookout. Clues are everywhere. Whole thing on Monday? Oh, all in one go, eh?
Nah, locked. Figures. Better look around.
Trail went cold. Press down to use the brush. Oh, that's our little hint mechanic here. That's kind of cool. So it gives you the footprint layout here. Oh, I like that. Very cool. Very cool. Mouse PI for Hire is available now on Nintendo Switch for $30. Oh, I need to use a different controller because I can't crouch. Hold on. I was using the GameCube controller. Whoops. Change category. That's true. There we go. Totally buying this game when Brian buys me a Switch 2. Okay. Got some cash there. Oh.
My joints ain't what they used to be.
Let me know how the game volume is. Ooh, we have our pistol ready and available now. Do you think of getting the new Star Fox, Brian? The plan is to get the new Star Fox. I'd love to get the new Star Fox, give some impressions on it, and, you know, do a playthrough of it. Spider-Man Noir is on May 25th. On MGM Plus, Prime is on the 27th. Interesting. Pick the right tool for the job to browse your arsenal.
Just one of you, huh?
I don't have an... Oh!
Wasted my time.
This is almost like, you know, it's obviously a first-person shooter, but it's not, like, gory. You know, not the same way, right? Are you going for mission completes or mission accomplished? Mission accomplished. Not mission complete.
Come on.
Yeah, see, I just put that guy to sleep. What? Oh. So these are puzzles where you're using your mouse tail to unlock items. Interesting. It's like watching Looney Tunes. Yeah, basically. Was that safe dancing? Yeah. The safe at your local Bank of America doesn't dance? I mean, how could you, you know?
Uh-oh, we got company.
Here we go. Yikes! Yeah, this is basically like watching Looney Tunes. It's not too bad. Well, yeah, maybe a little more than Looney Tunes. Another guy's just been put to sleep. Yeah, it's Danny, it's ink. This is ink and paint. Yes. Wow, you're such a professional. Yes. Ink and paint. Yeah, they're all just drawings. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, so clearly the power goes into here. Can't read that book. That is not a copy of Pro Gamer's Guide. Not a copy. Goofy sleeps with the fishes. That's how I get my best sleep. With the fishes. Remember, kids, smoking is for losers. Wire D, long, white, and leading to switches. Follow them to open up switch doors. Like this. Lore accurate Mickey when he infringes on Disney's copyright.
It's over.
It's the casino, Anthony's favorite place to be.
I run toward the dream.
I went toward the dream.
Ruled by big mice. You have some. Hey. Hell.
Yeah. We got the roulette. Whoop. I like how the bullets are in 3D. This is cool. It's got a cool vibe to it. This is very cool. You spin me right round, baby, right around like a racket, baby, right round, round. Has anybody else in here heard of this game before? Is your first time seeing it? Hearing of it?
What was that?
Something's happening. Something's happening. Seen it but not played it.
Guy's got stamina, I'll give him that.
Well, I like the vibe. Definitely liking the vibe. Never heard of it until you mentioned it earlier. So I'm doing my job as a hashtag influencer by showing you the game. And, you know, you don't have to buy the game, but at least you're aware of it. And more people... Oh! More people are aware of it by me playing the game, which means I'm doing my job. Hey! Hey, look at that. Nice. Bonafide hashtag influencer. Saw more playing it. It's on my wish list. Nice.
And another.
Bye, buddy.
This guy in elevators.
Not that big of a Nintendo person. Well, this is not developed by Nintendo. It is available on PC as well. I asked for a Switch 2 code because I wanted to just have it on my Switch, but... Okay. Not really into Doom-type FPS games. That's fair. I think this one would be worth trying because it's a little bit different. And it's not as intense. Brian's gonna be in cement shoes with his shooting skills. They call me Cement Shoe O'Brien.
Stop right there. Hell.
Cement Shoe O'Brien.
Could hear you just fine, you meddling mouse. Really? With the engines and the wind? Don't care. Fair enough. I'll be there in a blink, all right? Not a chance.
First person sometimes makes you sick.
For you.
I can see that.
We'll see about that.
It also depends on how well the game runs. And thankfully right now things are going okay. Generally, indie games can be prone to not being as optimized as they could be. But right now we seem to be doing okay. Hopefully you're not getting too motion sick watching me. What? And then off the big blimp I go. Fumi Games and Playside present. Troy Baker is Jack Pepper in Mouse P.I. for Hire. Trademark of Fumi Games. With Florian Clare, Fred Tarascori, and Ewan Bailey. Sleeping with the fishes. Didn't realize it was going to tell us that was him. What a professional. That guy can do anything. He can do anything except design a Lego Princess Peach's castle set.
Some falls don't begin in the sky. They begin in quiet rooms with friendly voices and fondue bottles. Mine started a few weeks back. The sky was just the
That's
end.
Nick's job.
It began with a call. Routine.
He leaves for Denmark
From the Mouseburg Herald.
next week.
Usually she swings by the office with a lead. If it pans out, she hears it first. Simple, really. She gets her story, I get a few bucks to stockpile cheese, and for a moment, Mouseburg gets to breathe easy. But that day was different. She was tight-lipped. Meat on sight, details later. Had to be someone big. Recognizable. The kind that only says, oops, when they remember their mortal too. Something within me, old instinct maybe, said turn back. Let this one go. That this case was more trouble than it was worth. But, well, trouble is what I do.
I was reflecting on when I was at the office and I had the mice. And I'm like, man, I don't know what you can say about my growth as a person in the past couple of years, but thank goodness I don't got to deal with that anymore.
Jack, over here.
What's this about, Juan?
I can give you more than
A magician?
something. You know, I figured it might interest you.
We're going to skip through dialogue just so we can get to gameplay here.
Give it a shot.
Someone is currently eating Cheez-Its. I can confirm this is what I do to get money for him.
A lot of heat for one crime.
Cheez-Its sound awesome right now. I love me some Cheez-Its. I love how it's like no entry, not yet. Emphasizing that, yes, you're on the right track. But not yet. You're addicted to them, honestly? What kind of Cheez-Its do you have? Just standard? I like the reduced fat ones, actually.
No entry without
No entry without an ID. I got an ID right here. Regular Cheez-Its. Yeah, I got my regular Cheez-Its right here. See? Give me all that cash money.
Tell LT I'm wrapping things up now.
Okay, I gotta investigate a green room. Have a good night, J22. Thank you for being here. Oh. Small-time actress found Kapuri. Whoa. Whoa. So anything worth looking at is bouncing around. Cool.
Move along, Miss Fuller.
Jack?
Oh, I guess not. Said to investigate the green room, but I can't.
Tell LT I'm wrapping things up now.
I think something might be wrong with the settings, Brian. It's all black and white. Dude, I know, right? Oh, here we go. Oh. Nice.
All right, let's get this over with.
We have ourselves a thing.
An address book.
Some solitaire happening over here.
And she lives nearby.
Solitaire is a great game. A slick poster proudly displays the Grand Magnus waving a stick, presumably in front of a cheering crowd.
Life's treated you pretty good, Steve?
Hi, buddy. Look at it. Look at the little frog. The little frog.
All right, the coast is as clear as it's gonna get.
Well, that's not clear. Because the doorway's cooked, y'all. Copyright infringement is rampant in this game. Hey, Mickey is, or at least Steamboat Willie is fine. Oh! It's just some ink, it's fine.
Of course, flies always swarm rotten cheese.
It's just some ink, it's fine. Public domain. Yeah, he's kosher. Oswald is kosher as well, but you can't call him Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. If you call him Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, Disney will find you. And they will descend upon your brain space until there is no rest. But if you call him Oswald, you're fine. So we can put Oswald in Pro Gamer's Guide. Dude, we should do it. Spice it up, you know? With the game being black and white, they seem to use the lighting really well and signal where to go and look at it. You know, I was actually curious if at any point they were going to do a color version. Because I think, not just for accessibility purposes, but like, I don't know, just in general, just to see, like, would it reignite a player base if that were the case?
That was a speeding ticket for sure.
Emily, hello, welcome. Whoop. I'm dodging bullets. Matrix style, baby. I wonder when it turned to color, it looked like with the old Addams Family sets. You know, I actually asked him more and more this because he's a game developer. I'm like, do you think they made this game with color in mind and then made it black and white? Or if this is just like designed in black and white, like what would be more difficult? And he's like, well, it's probably probably designed and everything in black and white. Nice. Cash money. Cash money, baby. I feel like I had to be designed in black and white to get the values right. Yeah. You good, bro? What was that? Oh, armor. Cool. Even more armor. Why are you robbing everything? I mean, it's kind of the point, no? Why are you robbing everything? Why are you robbing? Looting, shooting, tooting, rubber hose kind of game. See? Yeah, see? Rubber hose. Explosives are on the move. Hit Y or to pick it up and A to kick and fly.
And their explosive barrels.
Reach the assistant's apartment. Oh! Oh! FNAF jump scare. Whoa. Hello? Really? It's literally right here. A Skywalker rating it with a party of 13. There's no Sonic Adventure 2 battle sound for you, sir. Hello. Welcome in, Raiders. A Skywalker, one of our coordinators for Team Stand-Up Builders, chiming in. He was doing some Tomodachi life earlier and just chatting around. I was seeing you. For those who don't know, my name is Brian Saviano. I go by BricksOBrian here on Twitch and across the internet. I'm here playing some Mouse PI for Hire, courtesy of the developers, giving me a game key to check out. We're doing the first half hour. We got a few minutes remaining in our live stream tonight. I am a content creator across all your favorite platforms, including here on Twitch, playing games, building Lego, and sharing all the things that bring me joy with my wonderful global community. If any of this sounds interesting, make sure to stick around for Mouse PI for Hire and more amazing live streams in the future. How's the game going? I'm really enjoying it so far. It's ink. It's not all this is not anything else. It's just ink splattering on the ground, you know what I mean? This was on my radar for a while. I really appreciated the game style on it. And you know, I don't play a lot of FPSs. And so having an FPS that is just enough within my wheelhouse. MJ, have a good rest of your night. Having a game that's just enough in my wheelhouse, it was an opportunity I couldn't really pass up just to try it. Well, why we're doing a 30-minute showcase on everything here. Nice. I like that mechanic. Very cool. It's an offer I couldn't refuse, kid. It has so much polish for a game at its price range. There's so much content from what I've seen. I mean, just on the merit of what the concept of the game is, I think it's worth taking a look at. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're fighting down in the streets, kid. And I like the attention to detail you can get through the bullets and kind of strafe them in 3D and all that. Where are the police when you need them? I know, right? So what I also appreciate from a game design standpoint, you know, you see all this stuff here, but if you're paying attention closely, you can see there's something especially bright on the desk. And as you get closer, it's moving. So it gives you that extra indication like, yes, this is something you should interact with as a collectible. I like, especially for a game like this, you have to be even more distinct about, like, okay, you have to really point out when stuff is like a collectible and just not blending in. Some might call that hand-holdy. I like it because I'm not missing anything. Wait, what? Oh, he's happy. I was just bopping these mice for no reason.
Hey, watch it.
Hey,
Excuse me.
hey, what you here, buddy?
Coming through.
Coming through. It's like going to watch the Celtics game at the TD Garden.
Hey, never heard of patience? Ever heard of move?
Yeah, welcome to
Dang.
public transit, bub.
Yeah, the animation is great. The vibe of the game is great. Nope. And it's very smooth. It feels fluid. Meaning it's not like a it doesn't feel clunky. And I actually have filters on right now. So if we take a look, presumably at the settings, you can change it to be whatever difficulty you want, obviously. But the graphics, if I can go back there, you can change obviously everything pertaining to the FPS. But whatever you want, if you want the film grain to be more intense, or you want like it to be a little bit blurrier, the audio filters on it. So you can be as immersed as you want to be in the whole game, which is really cool. That kind of stuff I appreciate, you know what I mean? So right here, you can see, all right, well, I could kick this and destroy an enemy, right? But you can just barely make out that there's a crack in the wall, totally normal wall. See? So from a game design standpoint, I'm like, yeah, this is great. And the windows crash out too. It's very cool. Whoa, whoa, hey, listen, bub. Listen, bub. Listen, bub. Resident Evil and Mouse PI for hire, saving on typewriters, yeah. Where's my yellow or white paint indicate grab point? I know, right? Yeah, and just like the homages, you know, them getting fried like that, very cool. Is there anything I can kick out here? So I have a little bit of trouble seeing right now, and I'm actually I'm okay with it, because like the secrets might be a little bit harder for me to find. Nice. How far can I kick these? Oh, I didn't get them. Okay. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Thought I did. Much like Vista, the Windows Millennium Edition, the windows crash out. I see what you did there. What were you up to on your live stream, Mr. Skywalker? Anything cool, interesting, or fun? I assume so. Secret found. Dead mice tell no tales? Actually, speaking of that, I've been in the process of rewatching, and in some cases watching for the first time, the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I tried rewatching the first movie a while ago, and I was like, this is kind of boring. I don't really like this. And I've been rewatching them. I got through 4 of them. I got Dead Men Tell No Tales last, like left. Those movies are great. They're awesome. They're really good.
Hey, don't shoot me, son. Mike Maple. That's the
Mike
man.
Maple?
They should definitely go down. There's always a little light in the darkness.
So in case you haven't seen it before, give the Pirates of the Caribbean movies a shot, eh? Whoa, I'm on fire? Really? Okay. Dead Man's Chest is my fave, but yeah, they do hold up really well. So I have Dead Men Tell No Tales next, the final one. And I remember watching it in theaters, and I'm like, this is stupid. So maybe it is kind of where it fell off. I don't know. The 4th one is okay, but it doesn't have, you know, Davy Jones and all the trilogy was great. And they tried their best with the 4th to keep the magic going. I think they did to an extent, but not nearly as much. All the raids tonight, we have Becca booing her way in a positive way into Brick City. Lightning Builder, Becca, and company. Welcome, Raiders. Holy raids, Batman. Appreciate you very much for raiding in, Becca. We're playing Mouse PI for Hire provided via the devs and Keymailer. And this is a first-person shooter where you play as a mouse detective in a 1930s film noir setting. We did some Mario Kart earlier, talked some interesting talk about the Twitch viewbotting situation, and vibing out all throughout the night. So thank you so much for raiding in with your party. Hopefully your live stream went well. Becca has been in the process of raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, having an auction, which I believe is live this time, compared to when she was here last time, and doing some great stuff. So, oh, I have a shark on my face too, yeah, because I failed my Mario Kart challenge. So that's the punishment. Thank you so much for raiding. Let me know what you were up to specifically tonight. Anything cool, fun, or interesting? I assume so.
What in Cheese Louise, lady?
Cheese Louise? Awooga!
Oh, cheese.
Auction still live till May 31st. Y'all got like 2 weeks left. Large crochet shiny Charizard. Ooh. In the wake of a new fad, race to the left. That is probably a Cars reference, eh? Because when you're braking and turning, you gotta steer left. Well, that's very cool. If you need some crochet in your life, Becca is the place to go. Wholesome family fun. Follow the dustpan. Ooh. For the kids, we did our St. Jude fundraiser for a couple days. Regrettably cut a little short because of our the hacking situation, but you know.
Jack?
There's always plenty of opportunities to raise money for the kids, thankfully.
Guess Tammy's little workshop makeover ain't quite finished yet.
Ooh, we have some weapons. Ooh, nice. Newspapers, cards, power swing. Ooh. You can buy some comic books. So these are probably things to upgrade your stuff, which is great. Okay, cool. So it's kind of like our hub area here, it seems like. Little and big bar. The bar is set so high and low. Made all the money day one, then lost everything day one. No, we did 2 days. We did 2 days. Prize dispenser? Can I get a token?
So, what's up?
No tokens? No tokens? Play dots? Well, this is really cool. They're literally the first half hour of Mouse PI for Hire. We just got through it, and we're already at the hub world here. You can go and get some weapons. You can regroup. You can obviously extend your gameplay as much as you want by, you know, going through the story or just messing around. I don't know how long the game is. I'm really enjoying it. We were doing a 30-minute showcase just to wrap up today. Nice invisible wall here, W. I was provided this game through Keymailer via the devs, so thank you for giving me a key to those in power to do so. And, you know, we've had a really eventful... Ooh, dancing flowers! I wish my flowers danced like that. Bets, hello, also. Will you play more? If y'all want to see me play more, I mean, this would probably not be something that I put on Cadoodle TV, but definitely something I'm keen to play more of, either live streams or otherwise. So the plan right now is to put out more videos, obviously gaming related and otherwise. The gaming video, not the gaming videos, well, those, but the action figure reviews have done exceptionally well. So I wanna put more attention on that when it makes sense. But yeah, maybe a late night segment like right now. Yeah, so now that we're here, obviously, yeah, thank you all for watching Mouse PI for Hire. So here's the vibe before we wrap up today. This is kind of what I want to do with live streams going forward. You know, ideally this happens multiple times a week, like twice a week, not once a week, but having it where, you know, we do something in the beginning, middle, end, there's like a post-show kind of a deal. This is the direction I want to go for live streams, make them feel more special. So that way, when I am live, it's like, hey, we got all this really cool stuff going on, and we can, you know, make it more variety without it being more stressful for me. Because my favorite things were doing like events like BobCon and the Bonanza and like special events. And so why don't we take that energy and compress it into smaller things throughout the year? And so that's kind of what this is. And then obviously more videos and all the other stuff too, in between when I'm traveling and all that too. We had a lot of really amazing support tonight with the raids. The raids were crazy. The raids were like exceptionally crazy with the amount of people showing support and all the love. So very thankful for that, especially from you, Becca. Thank you. This was a good time. Thank you, Roy. I'd like to think so. You know what I mean? But stress makes streaming what it is. And you know what? That's not the goal. So I wanna live stream as often as I can, but my schedule, like I'm just traveling. I'm doing all this other stuff, and we got to make some cool stuff happen. So, and we're going to add little by little every week back and new things as well. So I'm already working on something new for next week. But yeah, taking it brick by brick, rebuilding stuff and making it awesome. So thank you so much for being part of this Monday night here. More live streaming happening in the future. Stay tuned for more in the not too distant future. We're still working on the new Discord server, so that'll be coming up in the next couple of weeks and months. We're going to ease our way back into that as well. So, until next time, remember, it is not bye forever. It's just bye for now. I'll see you next time. Mario Star, Soccer Hallways, Ben, Jackie, we're here. Speed King, Danny. Shout out to you, Danny. Soccer Hallways, bets we had. Lightning, A Skywalker, all the raids tonight, all the awesome people tonight. Manster as well. Have a fantastic rest of your Monday, and you'll see more videos and content from me very soon. I literally am going to record stuff all day tomorrow, edit, and get stuff done. I'm very excited to do so. So until then, have a great rest of your night. Talk to you soon.